Dungannon Youth and Linfield under-13s met in a National League fixture on a dull, foggy January's morning. Both teams were wearing their familiar colours, that's Dungannon in the yellow with the blue trim and Linfield in the blue with the white and red trim. It took 7 minutes for the game to really spring into life. The game started off at a really high tempo and good closing down from Dungannon's number 9, Brian McGuckin, led to a shooting opportunity for number 10, Thomas Slater, whose effort was deflected behind for a corner. From that corner, Dungannon almost opened the scoring when the corner came in from the right side and Jamie Johnson almost got onto it at the back post. On 14 minutes, Linfield attacked down the left side and it produced a chance for their number 10, Jack May, who forced the Dungannon goalkeeper Matthew Heyman into making the save. Midway through the first half and Linfield were starting to get going. Linfield's number 6, Rhys Davison, was teed up perfectly from the right side of the area, however his shot was straight at Matthew Heyman. On 21 minutes, Linfield's number 6, Rhys Davison, was really starting to dictate in the game. He done well to create room, but his effort went wide off the left post. Only 3 minutes later and it was Linfield that opened the scoring. Their number 6, Rhys Davison, played some beautiful football with the number 8, Cameron Majeski, who squared the ball back to Rhys Davison, who had the composure, who side-footed into the top right corner to give the Blues a 1-0 lead. Just before the half-time whistle, Dungannon attacked down the left side and a long busting run from their number 3, Jamie Johnson, allowed him to have a shot inside the area, but it went wide off the right post. So there we have the referee's half-time whistle, and at the break in Dungannon it was Dungannon Youth 0, Linfield 1. Into the second half we go with Linfield leading 1-0 and Dungannon were awarded a free kick. Their number 5, Jack Johnson, had the strike at goal from 30 yards out, but it was a simple enough save in the Linfield goal for Matthew Belshaw. 7 minutes into the second half and Linfield had a free kick. Their number 6 hit the free kick, Rhys Davison, but again it was a simple save for the Dungannon goalkeeper, Matthew Heyman. 8 minutes into the second half and Linfield had an effort which crashed off the post. Their number 6, Rhys Davison, had a long range strike which had the Dungannon goalkeeper struggling and it went behind for a corner. At this stage in the game, Linfield were searching for their second goal. A good turning shot from their number 10, Jack May, went wide off the left post, but he did ever so well to create room for the shot. Midway through the second half and Linfield were enjoying possession inside the Dungannon half. This time the shot came from their number 9, Jay Longridge, but it produced a simple save for the Dungannon goalkeeper. Only a minute later and Dungannon were level. Their number 9, Brian McGuckin, kept his composure in a foot race with the Linfield defence and he poked the ball home to make the game 1-1. With 7 minutes remaining, Linfield were then awarded a penalty, the foul coming from Jamie Johnson on Linfield's number 5, Finlay Ross. Up stepped Linfield's number 9, Jay Longridge. He fired hard and low and into the middle of the net to give Linfield a 2-1 lead. With 3 minutes remaining, Dungannon then levelled the game, the goal coming from their number 15, Jacob Painter, after he cut out a clearance from the Linfield goalkeeper Matthew Belshaw. 2-2 now the scoreline. So there we have the referee's full-time whistle, and from the Joe Macquarie Arena in Dungannon, it finished Dungannon Youth 2, Linfield 2. Now a chance to hear post-match reaction from both managers. David, 2 each draw here this morning. Great game of football. How would you assess it?
Well, I think in the first half Linfield were definitely the better side. We had no game last week and I think we were caught out that Linfield were definitely sharper, and I think we were happy enough to go in 1-0 at half time, to get in and probably reassess. We came out second half and it was a better performance, but taking nothing away from Linfield, I thought they were excellent in the first half.
Right at the death there, your number 15 to equalise. Did you think that goal was going to come?
To be honest, we went for it. You know, what I mean, we pushed another couple of players forward. We knew we might concede one, but with all there's that chance of scoring. You know, what I mean, the equaliser. But to be fair to Jacob, he read it well, and it was a great touch and finish.
Overall, 2-each draw, fair in your eyes?
I think we've maybe got away with one today. I think Linfield were probably the better side. Definitely first half, and for some spells at the start of the second half. I thought the last 15 minutes we played better, but I think we'll take the 2-2 and get out.
And overall, how's the league campaign going?
Well, that's the first points we've dropped this season. It's been 17 out of 17. The boys have been excellent. They've bought into everything we've done. So, you know, as I said, we were disappointed we didn't get the game last week, and I thought it probably hindered us a little in that first half. But full credit to the boys. They've been, you know, what I mean, they've been excellent. The training attendances, you know, what I mean, the performances have been good. We would have liked to play better football today, but you have to give Linfield credits they didn't let us play.
Very friendly. Superb setup here as youth setup goes in Northern Ireland. This is a fantastic place for boys to play their football.
Oh yeah, the facilities are top notch. You know, we've strength and conditioning. The boys, they come in tomorrow morning with Stuart Bell, etc. for all the teams. You know what I mean. But it's full credit to Joe, Rodney, and Dixie and guys, I guess, who over the last 20 years have put a lot of hard work and effort in.
Greg, 2-each this morning. Do you feel that game got away from you, or how would you assess it?
Yeah, I think the overall match, I think maybe especially the second half, I think maybe we deserved to get the victory. But Dungannon's a good team. They're a top team. There's a lot of top teams at this level, and we know on the day it's about who wants it the most. And but I think, yeah, generally overall, I think we probably deserved to get the victory. But it wasn't to be. We'll have our time, some overtime hopefully, and we'll get our chances to finish the game off. But
and when you reflect on the game over the weekend, 2-each, do you think it's fair?
No, as I say there, I think especially the second half, I thought maybe we shielded the first half too, but the second half I think we were probably more on top. Maybe had a couple of chances. Big Reese had a good shot and it hit off the post and came back and hit the keeper. With a bit of luck, maybe it went in. A couple of other chances, but I think we deserved the win. But again, like, you don't take your chances, and then the other team said to the boys at half time, it's only 1-0. A lack of concentration. You switch off, and it happened with 2 of their goals actually. The first goal, the defence didn't win the ball and switched off, lack of concentration. The big man was through and finished it well, and then the second goal again was keeper's up playing from the under 12s. He was up helping us today, and again he's made a wonder save for us a couple of times and games gone by. So. But the kid's learning, he'll learn from his mistakes also. But yeah, I think in general probably deserved to win it.
Special mention for your number 6. He looks a fine player.
Yes, Big Reese. Yes, Reese has been quality. He scored a hat-trick last week, so he's been the ability the lad has second to none. And if he keeps on working hard, keep telling him you got to work hard. If he keeps on working hard, he can pass the ball. He's got a great shot. He's good in the ball. He's strong. He's big. It's all down to him, his attitude, his desire, how far he wants to go. But if he gets his head down and works hard, I told him maybe a couple of years' time, first team, maybe across the water. But again, as I said, all the boys are all quality players. So the other team, and it's up to them how hard they want to work. If they put the attitude, the commitment in how hard they want to be a professional footballer or play in the Linfield first team, it's all up to them. They have the ability, so it's how they want to apply it and the application to their games and stuff. So
I'm very friendly. How's the season going?
Season's going well. To be honest with you, we're on the field. We haven't got beat. We've drew a couple of games, but we've the last 6-7 weeks we've been. And even the day that the boys today, I thought the boys were tremendous today. I thought the performance of them after a match, the performance was really good. And the last 6-7 weeks we've been really top form. But the season's going well. But a long way to go. Say there's 4 or 5 good teams at on the 13 level, and there'll be hard games coming up in the next couple of weeks too. So long way to go. Anybody win the league or cups in our level. So we'll just see what happens. And it's all about how much the boys want it in the big games. So it is. So
it's brilliant. Thank you.
Okay,
thanks very
cheers.
much. Bye.